Yo, what's up, JarFriends? For those of you who don't know, JarFriends is a company that is dedicated to creating a self-sufficiency environment in which we're using jars to preserve things. It's not just cannabis, it's food, it's seeds, it's anything you can think of that can fit inside of a motherfucking jar. So, with that said, overall the goal for JarFriends is to be affordable. Not cheap, but affordable. Unfortunately, there's a lot of hype when it comes to specific genetics, when it comes to specific flowers. I don't play into all that. Sometimes the hype is real, sometimes the hype's not. But the same reason somebody buys a Louis Vuitton purse and spends all that money is the same reason why somebody will buy a $10,000 plant or a $600 zip. So, with that said, keep in mind that a Louis Vuitton purse is motherfucking plastic. Literally made from motherfucking plastic. It's a scam. Don't play into the hype. So, with JarFriends, there's a reason why I'm not trying to hype up the fucking rainwater so much. I'm just trying to explain what it is and how rainwater only can produce a smoother smoke. There's been I'd say about a solid 15 people that have had a chance to consume it, and I've gotten feedback. The feedback has been very similar. Specifically, this strain is creating a very clear-headed effect. So, and also, everybody has come back saying that it is a very smooth smoke. It's not your typical smoke. But keep in mind, I really don't think that most people will ever truly understand why rainwater only is ahead of its time. But what I do want to do is come on here and tell you, if you want to support JarFriends, you don't have to spend any money. You don't have to spend any money to support JarFriends. But what you do need to do is have an open mind to the concept of self-sufficiency and how that can change your life, even if you're just doing a little bit, even if you're just growing tomatoes, or you're just growing one plant, or you're just growing microgreens. It's gonna lead into an environment in which somebody's gonna learn from you, somebody's gonna get motivated from you, somebody's gonna come to your house and say, what is that? You explain it to them, and you don't know. You might have somebody that ends up creating a community garden. So for me, I understand that it's important to start at an early age. If young people can take seeds and start growing them, I know for a fact I am benefiting them, and it's going to change the trajectory of their life. That to me is very powerful. I want to make sure that everybody understands that using seeds is a simple thing to start today. So, if I help one person, even if they don't do too much, but then all of a sudden they show somebody and they start a community garden, and then there's a trickle effect of once that community garden starts getting kids and getting a bunch of people into the garden, bam. Now you've got one person who led into a self-sufficiency environment of like a community of like maybe 1,000 people. So with that said, get some seeds today. You're not late if you start right now. The grow season starts today. Let me know if you need help, and if you don't need help, go grow.